Hello, my name is Adam Breeze. I am profoundly deaf and I have used British Sign Language my whole life. I am making this blog to express my views. I am angry and unhappy. I'm going to give some examples to ensure everybody understands, and I will also add subtitles and a voiceover. Firstly, I want to say thank you to all the British people who have made sure that deaf and hard of hearing people have access to a good quality of life and mental well-being. Over the years, many deaf organisations have worked hard to support the deaf community and have campaigned for the government to provide access for us. I want to congratulate them. However, there have been many difficulties that I don't think have been fully addressed. For example, the BSL Act has not yet been given legal status. People have campaigned for over 140 years for this, and yet nothing seems to have happened. If this changed, it could improve our lives and we could progress more. For example, during the recent coronavirus briefings, the Prime Minister has not had an interpreter with him. The Equality Act states that people with a disability must receive accessible information. I am not sure that this has been provided. I must congratulate the deaf lady from the Where is the Interpreter campaign, and I hope she continues her campaign and she has my full support. During the coronavirus briefings, government members receive questions remotely via TV link. There are many deaf people throughout the UK who want answers to their questions. We too should have the opportunity to seek clarification. We cannot communicate our views. It is not accessible for us. We are being denied our human right to express ourselves and our opinions. That is not equality. Currently, in the British deaf education system, only half of deaf children are receiving appropriate access to an education. The other half are not. The law states all children should receive access to an education, and I don't feel deaf children are being given full access. Something needs to change. There are many young deaf people who have studied hard and aspire to work in education themselves, be that as a TOD, teacher, or as a teaching assistant, and yet they are facing many barriers and struggle to get a job. Why is that? Another issue that I want to raise is about contact details. For example, when I fill in my contact details on a form, be it a government form, business, charity, or anything else, there's never anything for a BSL user. The contact details are always website, phone, mobile, email, text relay service. It always seems to be that the BSL option is always hidden away on another page, which then means more hassle and hard work for us trying to find it. The BSL option should not be separate. That is not equality. It should be with the other options to show that we are all equal. That shows we are at a disadvantage. I want to discuss language and how disappointed I feel with what I've seen from Britain. When I'm asked the question, what is your language? There are many people who are both deaf and hearing, whose first language is BSL, and yet British Sign Language isn't listed. I feel BSL is neglected and excluded. I don't understand why, as British Sign Language has been officially recognised as a language by the government since 18th of March 2003. Why is our language not there? When I have looked further, I have found BSL is often put into the disability section. BSL is a language and not a disability. British Sign Language should be in the language section. I am deaf and I grew up using sign language. Deafness, my ears, that is my disability. Sign language is not a disability. That is wrong. I have more points, but it is up to us as the deaf community to be strong and believe in BSL. Furthermore, bilingual language is important and creates beneficial links with our hearing and hard of hearing peers. Bilingualism is powerful. Unfortunately, I have seen instances of cultural appropriation. As more and more of those have cropped up, we need to protect ourselves. The Equality Act 2010 does not contain enough legislation linked to the deaf and hard of hearing. I want to set up the BSL Act, and I want it to be recognised by law. This would mean our community is protected. It would improve our access, and we will become equal. I would love for us all to work together to bridge the gap in our BSL access rights. By working together, we can ensure that the BSL Act becomes recognised by law. Thank you for watching.